Hello, this is Josiah.day, Director of Donor Relations here at the Community Foundation for Northern Virginia. This video is just going to serve as a quick intro into setting up access to your donor portal account, and we'll provide just a quick overview of how to manage your fund through the system. So let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So the first step is you'll receive a system-generated email that will provide you with a link, a nice long link right here. So you go ahead and click that, and it'll take you to a page that looks just like this, with allowing you to see what your login is, which will be the email that we have on file here at the Community Foundation for Northern Virginia. And then we'll have a place here as well to set up your password. So I'm going to go ahead and set a password right here. And this will be the password that you use to log on moving forward. So we'll click save. It'll remind you again what your login is, which again is going to be your email. You can go ahead and click continue, and it'll take you straight into the portal. So here's the home page. You'll see here on this list right here at the top with this toolbar that shows you your options. It'll give you a quick snapshot of the current balance of your fund, and also the available cash that's there with your fund as well. The available cash and the current balance may be different for a few reasons. One being endowment spending restrictions, or there could be pending grants in your fund that haven't been paid out yet. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a quick snapshot of contributions that have been made to your fund, as well as recent grants. And from here, you can look at gifts, grants, recommend a grant, which we'll go back to. You can see fund statements from your fund, and any relevant files as well. And so if you look quickly in gifts, you'll see that there's this export option. And so you can click export, and it'll quickly generate a CSV with all the gifts that have been made historically to your fund. You can do the same thing here in grants. You'll see all the grants that have historically been paid out. And you can click export as well. And you'll see here that it generated a CSV for those grants. If we look into recommend a grant, we'll quickly go over how to make a grant from your fund. You'll see a couple options here. You'll see grantees you have given to in the past first. And so you can click this drop-down menu here for a list of grantees that your fund has recommended grants to in the past. You'll see foundation funds that you have given to in the past. And you'll see other foundation funds. And so here's a list, a comprehensive list of every donor established fund here at the Community Foundation, along with funds that are related to our CIF grant cycle, every fund that the Community Foundation holds. To keep scrolling down, you could search for other grantees that may be already in our database. So for example, I can look up Food for Others, and if I click search, I'll see that organization come up. The other alternative is if you search for the organization that you're hoping to grant to and nothing comes up, you can always enter that grantee information manually, where you'll need the name, address, zip code, and phone, and as much information as you can provide will help expedite that grant recommendation process. And so for now, for testing purposes, let's go ahead and recommend a grant here to Food for Others. We'll create that request. And you'll see a couple of fields right here. Mainly the most important ones will be the description field, the amount, whether you would like this grant to be anonymous or recurring. So for now, we'll keep it simple and make this a general capacity grant so that it's unrestricted for Food for Others. We'll put an amount. We don't want this grant to be anonymous, and we will leave it as a one-time gift. However, if you'd like to make a recurring gift, you could always go ahead and have these options available to you to set up that recurring grant, but we'll leave it as one time for now. So from there, we'll go ahead and click review, and you'll see just a brief recap of all the previously input information. And if any of this seems incorrect, you can go ahead, click that edit request, and make any possible amendments to that grant recommendation. Once you're ready, you can go ahead and click submit request, and your grant request will be submitted here. Once you click that continue button, it'll take you back to the recommend a grant page. And then you'll see here that the grant that we just put through will be here in this table. under the status of requests. So here's where you want to go to make sure that that grant recommendation was put through. And then I'll follow up as soon as I can to let you know that the grant has been approved for processing for our end. And we'll follow up again as well to let you know that the grant check has been mailed out. If you ever have any questions about managing our fund or utilizing our donor portal, please feel free to reach out to me. My email and phone number are here on the screen. In any case, thank you so much for your continued partnership alongside the Community Foundation. We're so grateful to work with you.